And we just, like a lot of you, we got the news of my wife came in here and she was like, "Hey, did you hear what happened? With KOBE Bryant." And if you don't know, he died in a helicopter crash. So we felt it was since I had the Mishpachah over here, it's good. It's okay.
Yeah.
You on YouTube?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, good. It's not skipping here. So go ahead and turn it down. Yeah. So we just coming on here because we want to put it into biblical perspective, and like I said, it ain't for the faint of heart. We just gonna come down the middle and use it as an opportunity to edify the brothers and sisters. Hey, brother Terrence, sit right there. I'm gonna turn this so y'all be able to see them, because as we began talking, as me and the brothers began talking, man, a lot of good stuff came out. A lot of brothers and sisters. Let me see if I get Terrence in there. There we go. So yeah, a lot of brothers and sisters don't know. I think because I already seen the people. Rest in peace, KOBE. You're gonna hear people. What's the type of stuff you're gonna hear people saying about this? You know, that you're probably gonna see on the news. I know.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace. You're going to heaven.
I want to see you soon.
See you soon. Well, and that might be factual, you know. But read that post you had brought up that Brother Zedekiah posted in the Brother Zedekiah made a post, okay?
Oh, on Facebook.
And it's and a lot of the a lot of basketball worshipers are not gonna like it, but it is 100. The post he made, okay? You got it? He's finding, but one of our brothers, he made a very on point post about it. All right, hold on, let me see.
I have it here.
Okay.
He said, KOBE Bryant, thousands of hours investing into himself and didn't store up a single thing in the kingdom of Yah.
That part.
Yeah. So that really sums it all up. Thousands of hours invested in himself and didn't store up a thing in the kingdom of Yah. And that right there, I'm sure we're gonna get some manifestations in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost guaranteed, but that's where our mindset, when situations like this happens, that's where your mindset needs to be. Is, look, I'm 43. He was 41. Just basically just retired. And, from the fruits we saw, we didn't see it. Did you find that? You find that script?
Oh, we got
so what we went to, because a lot of people don't know what the Bible says about death, okay? What people don't realize, the Bible tells you exactly what happens after you die. You see what I'm saying? We got one of the scriptures that goes into it a little bit. Go ahead, Brother Joseph, or whoever wants to read.
All right.
You got to speak up. Make sure.
Let's see. Starting at.
You got to speak up, Shane.
Roger that. So we're going to start at 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 78. It says, "Now concerning death, the teaching is, when the decisive decree has gone out from the Most High that a person shall die, as the spirit leaves the body to return again to him who gave it."
All right, so hold on. So right there, it's an order. Ain't that what it said?
When the decisive decree has gone out
It
from the
puts
Most High.
it'd be like, all right, put his flame out. Go ahead, speak up loud.
First of all, it adores the glory of the Most High. If it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not kept the way of the Most High,
read that again.
If it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not kept the way of the Most High, who have despised his law and hated those who fear God, such spirits shall not enter into habitations, but shall immediately wander about in torments, always grieving and sad in 7 ways. The first way, because they have scorned the law of the Most High. The second way, because they cannot now make a good repentance so that they may live. The third way, they shall see the reward laid up for those who have trusted the covenants of the Most High. The fourth way, they shall consider the torment laid up for themselves in the last days. The fifth way, they shall see how the habitations of the others are guarded by angels in profound quiet. The sixth way, they shall see how some of them will cross over into torments. The seventh way, which is worse than all the ways that have been mentioned, because they shall utterly waste away in confusion and be consumed with shame, and shall wither with fear at seeing the glory of the Most High, in whose presence they have sinned while they were alive, and in whose presence they are to be judged in the last times. Now this is the order of those who have kept the ways of the Most High, when they shall be separated from their mortal body.
Okay, so real fast, what he just read is, and again, give him that script.
That's 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 78 through 88.
Okay, and what it's going through is after, we're going to just summarize real quick. When people died, the Most High gives an order or a decree out that that's it for them in their life. So that's what happened with KOBE. The Most High said, hey, that's it for him. Okay? And what he read is, if you didn't live according to these laws, statutes, and commandments, it just told you literally what happens right after you pass. And basically, you're shown something. And he showed what's shown to the wicked, right?
Yeah.
Or the lawless. Okay? Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead, brother.
Now this is the order of those who have kept the ways of the Most High, when they shall be separated from their mortal body. During the time that they lived in it, they laboriously served the Most High, and withstood danger every hour, so that they might keep the law of the lawgiver perfectly. Therefore, this is the teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them, for they shall have rest in 7 orders. The first order, because they have striven with great effort to overcome the evil thought that was formed with them, so that it might not lead them astray from life into death. The second order, because they see the perplexity in which the souls of the ungodly wander, and the punishment that awaits them. The third order, they see the witness that he who formed them bears concerning them, that throughout their life they kept the law with which they were entrusted. The fourth order, they understand the rest that they now enjoy, being gathered into their chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet, and the glory waiting for them in the last days. The fifth order, they rejoice that they have now escaped what is corruptible, and shall inherit what is to come. And besides, they see the straits and toil from which they have been delivered, and the spacious liberty that they are to receive and enjoy in immortality.
So real fast, basically, to sum up what's being read here again. Read the verse, chapter, verse, and the Bible version or the apocryphal version that you're reading from, because people are asking. Go ahead.
This is the New Revised Standard Version that has the missing verses that were in 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verses 70 through 140, I believe. Mm-hmm. And right now we are at verse 96.
Okay, so, and real fast, the 97. Okay, so, and basically, so kind of summing up what it's telling you is the decree goes out that it's a wrap for you on this physical plane, okay? You die, okay? And after that, you're shown your life and what you're going to be receiving. Okay? It's shown to you. You're not actually in it. And now it's going to go into what happens after that. Go ahead.
The sixth order. When it is shown them how their face is to shine like the sun, and how they are to be made like the light of the stars, being incorruptible from then on. And
I'm sorry to interrupt again, but so and if you're just coming in, I see a lot of y'all coming in. If you're just coming in, it's what these verses we read through. The first part of it showed what the wicked experienced, those who weren't keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. It tells you what they experience immediately after death, what they're shown. What he's reading through now is what the righteous experience and are shown after death. And all right, go ahead.
The seventh order, which is greater than all that have been mentioned, because they shall rejoice with boldness, and shall be confident without confusion, and shall be glad without fear, for they press forward to see the face of him who they served in life, and from whom they are to receive their reward when glorified. This is the order of the souls of the righteous, as henceforth is announced. In the previously mentioned are the ways of torment, that those who would not give heed shall suffer hereafter.
So, and y'all see if you can find it in there. But basically, after you're shown that, then I think it said the one. Okay, so the wicked, it said that their spirit will wonder until. With the wicked, it said their spirit will wonder until basically until judgment time, I want to say. And then it said the righteous will rest. They'll be shown all this stuff, then they will enter into a pleasant rest until judgment time. So we're putting that there to look. And you go back and read that, read it over again, because it was say, because a lot of people are going to say, well, how do you know that, he wasn't righteous and everything like that? A lot of people are going to ask that. What's going on with?
Oh, can I get a chair?
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, but a lot of people, and we jumping on this and telling you this because you're going to hear all types of stuff. Oh, I know he's in heaven now and all this, but and he was good. But let's keep it 100, okay? Was he an idol? What's an idol? Did people idolize him? Did people follow what he did? Did he inspire hoop dreams? Did he inspire other people to waste their lives playing a kid's game and not serve the Most High Yah? You see what I'm saying? What y'all got? I don't want to.
That's for sure. There's certainly no free pass into heaven. It's like a lot of people think like, oh, I'm good enough, or I've done this, but unless you're actually obedient to what the book says, what the word says, and the way he describes it, there's no guarantee that you're going into heaven. I mean, if you have faith in Jesus Christ, your faith should produce some type of action. It shouldn't produce some type of where you're living your life however you want and thinking he's just going to forgive everything without considering what your works are, what works you're producing. He commands us, faith without works is dead.
And now, so two things. People are saying that his daughters were in the helicopter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, I'm not. That's not confirmed. That's just what I saw in the comments. And Brother G made a very good point. His nickname was what?
Black Mamba. He's a serpent. He's a snake.
Man.
So yeah, man. But it says you will know them by their fruits. And what did following after him do to people's lives? A lot of I know what I saw is a lot of brothers. Kobe, and they garbage, and they wasted their whole lives thinking, "Oh, make it to the NBA." It's like, bro, you're trash. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers I see they'll waste the valuable time of their life chasing, thinking they're gonna be Kobe. They find out they garbage. You know what I'm saying?
When you walk in this walk and you actually living and serving the Most High, like, it's little wiggle room when you see somebody like this pass away, and it's borderline makes you kind of like, I won't say angry, kind of vexes me when somebody says, "Oh, he's going to a better place," when, you know, the Bible says that the righteous are barely saved. So if I'm striving, I'm struggling, I know what I got to deal with, and I'm barely getting in, this dude ain't did nothing to serve the kingdom. So, I mean, him, and that's anybody. I mean, I'm sorry. There is no, like, brother says, there's very little wiggle room about it. Like, if you ain't serving Yahweh, you're not keeping the commandments. I don't care if my daughter, she decide to go away from the way. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, do you think she's in a better place?" No, she burning in hell. You know, Yah forbid, but I'm just saying, like, if you not showing forth the fruit, there's no point in, you know, lying to yourself or to anybody else. You know, Kobe's burning in hell.
Amen.
Say it for what it is.
And the book says, you know, to teach us to number our days so that we may gain a heart of wisdom. And we know the wisest man on earth said, the whole duty of man is to fear Yah and keep his commandments.
Yeah, you're right, because he went through and was saying how, hey, it's all pointless, it's vanity. Who were we talking? We were talking to somebody yesterday, and they were, I think they were talking about Brother Kabir, how he was around those rich people and they're miserable. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because, hey, the book's the way. And now somebody's saying Rick Fox, the ex-NBA star, was in there also. So, you know, details are emerging, but what we're trying to do is put it in the right frame. People, and you know, because look at, this is what you're going to see. We already see people changing their profile picture to, "Oh, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant."
And that faggoty picture with his eyes bright.
Hey, but we like, hey, look, I'm not, and I'm in, you know, it's sad. I'm not hating, you know, but you got to use these situations because situations like this, even the unrighteous, it kicks you into the spiritual. It shows you how temporal all this, it shows you. Like when stuff like this happens, it's a good time to hopefully wake people up, and I'm telling you, it just kicks you into your spiritual mind, man.
People like to comfort themselves though with those empty and vain words, like, "Oh, he's in a better place. Oh, he's going to heaven." You think you're going to heaven, but it's like based on what?
So Sister Hoskins said him and his daughter were killed. Huh? This thing, I'm telling you, man, you think of that Whitney Houston. First it was Whitney Houston. Then it was her daughter at the same time. Then it was the other dude. Man, hey, man, but you still got people putting careers and money over Yah. I don't give it. My money, I use my money to get this thing of Yah going. That is just another tool to keep my walk with Yah. And like, I'm telling you, it's on another level now, man. Because we see, don't we? We see all the stuff. We see the writing on the wall in society. Since when? Like now, when election time comes around, it's more like Crips and Bloods than Republicans and Democrats. Hey, they blue and red, right? Hey, put a 100 up in there if I'm not playing around, man. Shit getting crazy out here. We're keeping it 100 up in this month, man.
Arms against each other.
Yeah, you go to vote, man. You better look when you go to vote. You better have your piece with you. I'm telling you, because it's like, I'm telling you, it's not a game out there. Man, it's, I'm telling you, it's real time. It said, forsake not the assembly. How'd that scripture go? It says, forsake not the assembling As is the manner of those when you see the time approaching or something like that.
Especially as you see the day approaching.
Amen. Book of Hebrews, yeah.
We see the day approaching, man. We as Hebrews, we Straitway, Florida here, and we're gonna use this situation as a time of sharpening. We're gonna use this to sharpen the saints. We ain't gonna sit there, we're gonna use it as a wake up call to ourselves and to everybody around us. Say, look, you ain't promised tomorrow. These brothers right here,
Amen.
we are moving and doing things with a sense of urgency. This brother got a computer sitting in front of him. He ain't looking at internet porn. He's getting a certification so he could get the right employment so he could be down here with the saints. You know what I'm saying? Look, we're not over here sitting in the garage drinking cold beer, sucking on cold beer. We fixing cars, we building. The saints is building, sword sharpening, making sure we aiming straight. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing around. It's practical out here. We either studying this book or putting the book into action, man. It's that time. We're gonna do it again though, because I see more of y'all on there. What we kicked this off with, we're gonna read it again. Because a lot of people don't know that this is in the in Second Esdras. We're reading precisely, exactly what happens after you die and right prior to you dying. So let's read that again. Go ahead and read it again, Brother Shannon. And I'm not going to interrupt him. I'm going to let him read it all the way through. And he's going to read what happens right when you die and right after you die. And you're going to know. So when all these people up here saying all this stuff, so listen closely. Listen closely. Go ahead. I'm going to get it closer to you, Brother Shannon. You going to read?
The Second Esdras chapter 7, verse 78. Now concerning death, the teaching is, when the decisive decree has gone out from the Most High that a person shall die, as the spirit leaves the body to return again to him who gave it. First of all, it adores the glory of the Most High. If it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not kept the ways of the Most High, who have despised his law and hated those who fear God, such spirits shall not enter into habitations, but shall immediately wander about in torments, always grieving and sad in 7 ways. The first way, because they have scorned the law of the Most High. The second way, because they cannot now make a good repentance so that they may live. The third way, they shall see the reward laid up for those who have trusted the covenants of the Most High. The fourth way, they shall consider the torment laid up for themselves in the last days. The fifth way, they shall see how the habitations of the others are guarded by angels in profound quiet. The sixth way, they shall see how some of them will cross over into torments. The seventh way, which is worse than all the ways that have been mentioned, because they shall utterly waste away in confusion, and be consumed with shame, and shall wither with fear at seeing the glory of the Most High, in whose presence they sinned while they were alive, and in whose presence they are to be judged in the last times. Now this is the order of those who have kept the ways of the Most High, when they shall be separated from their mortal body. During the time that they lived in it, they laboriously served the Most High, and withstood danger every hour, so that they might keep the law of the lawgiver perfectly. Therefore, this is the teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them, for they shall have rest in 7 orders. The first order, because they have striven with great effort to overcome the evil thought that was formed with them, so that it might not lead them astray from life into death. The second order, because they see the perplexity in which the souls of the ungodly wander, and the punishment that awaits them. The third order, they see the witness that he who formed them bears concerning them, that throughout their life they kept the law with which they were entrusted. The fourth order, they understand the rest that they now enjoy, being gathered into their chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet. and the glory awaiting for them in the last days. The fifth order, they rejoice that they have now escaped what is corruptible, and shall inherit what is to come. And besides, they see the straits and toil from which they have been delivered, and the spacious liberty they are to receive and enjoy in immortality. The sixth order, when it is shown them how their face is to shine like the sun, and how they are to be made like the light of the stars, being incorruptible from then on. The seventh order, which is greater than all that have been mentioned, because they shall rejoice with boldness, and shall be confident without confusion, and shall be glad without fear, for they press forward to see the face of him whom they served in life, and from whom they are to receive their reward when glorified. This is the order of the souls of the righteous, as henceforth is announced. And the previously mentioned are the ways of torment, that those who would not give heed shall suffer hereafter.
So again, go ahead. I see all y'all asking. Let me get there. You might have to slide over to. Yeah, go ahead and give them the version, chapter, verse. I see y'all asking again.
That's the New Revised Standard Version, NRSV, and it's 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verses 78 through 99.
Okay, through 99, and just do your own study. Do your study on that version, the addition, the history. Because what were you saying about the verses, Joseph?
What, 71 through 140?
Or one of y'all?
Yeah, they were missing from other versions, and so we had to actually search it out because it was I don't know if it was lost or how it came up, but
check the KOBE versions. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, what you gotta understand, and if you're gifted and talented, go play sports. Play that. If that's, you'll know. But a lot of this sports, music, entertainment, what they do with our people is that's the only thing marketed to them as what they can do. You literally can't find you literally cannot find a fatherless black man or boy. So a boy who doesn't have a father in his life, almost across the board, he's going to want to be some type of entertainer, whether it's football, basketball, or music. Like, that's the only thing he's going to have. He's not going to be going after anything else. Eventually, they end up going into the military. So it's just, it's a sad state of affairs.
Yes, sir.
What, and I mean, that what Brother Zedekiah posted was just so heavy. Read that again. Y'all got that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that again. I'm gonna see, but the reason I felt led to do this is I already see the silliness going on social media, so I want to make sure I put it out there so everybody can put this situation in a proper perspective. Make the Most High Yah, His way, a priority. He'll prolong your life. There we go. I had to put my charger on my phone. He'll prolong you. You know what I'm saying? No money could save him. Yep.
And mind you, we don't have a heaven or hell to throw anybody into. All we have is what the word says, and it says that it's harder for a rich man to enter heaven than for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. So we don't know what his life was, but we certainly know what the book says. And according to the book, had he been serving the Most High, he would be known amongst the brothers.
Right.
And the world would hate him. Because if the world like him, that he with y'all then. The world loves its own. It does not love those of the Most High.
No. And that's real good. So if anybody come on here, man, there ain't no wiggle room on that. And he was much beloved and idolized, or whatever you want to call it, by the world. I mean, I'm sure you get on social media and let me do this, and you go ahead and speak if you want. I'm a look, and I'm going on here. I'm gonna look at the things that are. Look, I'm already looking at my stories thing, and you're gonna have people changing their profile pictures over to this and everything else.
I ain't even really know him. And he ain't helped y'all with shit.
and it is.
You miss him, you love him. What the hell he do for you then?
I know, right? Do you know him really?
Amen.
Well, and me, I'm not gonna jab at him like, yeah, he a clown. It's sad. It's another deceived brother. It's another brother that believed the hoop dream deception God, the hoop God, the hip hop God, serving that spirit. Got caught up in that deception. Satan's a deceiver, and I'm sick and tired of him deceiving our brothers and sisters, deceiving Israel. It's sad. And it's the sports and the shoes and the Jordans and all this is sad, man, because it just, our people waste their lives on it. And the ones that get raised up and are really good, imagine a Kobe Bryant on a battlefield for Israel. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Kobe Bryant was a security person for Israel. I mean, shoot, he'd be able to shoot somebody, while he's running and they running, he'd be able, you see what I'm saying? But they just use him for entertainment. And it is confirmed. His daughter died too. His daughter was on there too. You see what I'm saying? It's sad. It ain't about money, y'all. It ain't about money. That's why they ain't happy, man. It's a tragedy. Look, daughter, 13-year-old, dies alongside her.
And that's like sins of the father. Can you say that?
Speak up. Go ahead.
Can you say that's the sins of the father? Like, that you can point out, like, it's very important for the husbands in Israel, or the men in Israel, to really stand up and, start following this law, because you don't just got you. You got your house. 41 years, all this. He played a kid's game for 40 years or something, whatever, and now he goes down as a sad tragedy. The sad life of this person who, just like Whitney Houston. Oh man, it's so sad, But she can hit a high note, He made a ball go in the hoop, You see how silly it say have you looking like an idiot when you done. When it's all said and done. That part you talk about, like, he's people will say, is that word like an anthropologist? Like, he goes out and helps people and
philanthropist.
Yeah,
philanthropist. He's an anthropologist. Philanthropist. Go ahead. Speak on
it. That still doesn't. People will call him good. That's why there'll be an argument. And I'm not like bashing Kobe. I like Kobe too. But the fact of the matter is that when it all comes down to it, what did it amount to?
So I was deceived into looking up to these people too. I was deceived into looking up to athletes. See when this deceptive society takes the father out of the house through their policies and all that stuff, and our nation is a mess. And you know why we're a mess, because we ain't keeping the laws. But when the father's out of the house, you need a pseudo father. What's the pseudo father? Entertainment. They put entertainers in front of you so they could be your daddy. And look at the condition of our people. So yeah, I was deceived into the whole Jordan thing, but I knew there was more to it, because I have a father in my life, and yeah, he didn't teach me all the finer stuff, but he taught me enough to be able to see that, yeah, there's other things I could do, I desired to be an auto mechanic, and stuff like that, But a lot of our brothers and sisters didn't have that. And you're forced to look to Nicki Minaj and, hey, I could be a hooker too. I could be a stripper too. I get these big eyelashes. hey,
Sex
and put monkey, put paint all over my face and look like a damn hoe. I could being a hoe can be glamorous. And they go out there and destroy themselves. Some person who could have made thousands of, made a great living being just framing houses and building houses for our nation. They're out there trying to put a ball in a basket, playing a kid's game, and never amount to nothing. Yeah, we got to be one, brothers and sisters, moving forward, we got to be 100 about what we going to be about. We got to stop buying into all this crap.
Hey, Mike.
Go ahead.
One of the sisters, June Hines, 57, she said, would his daughter go to hell?
Would his
daughter, 13 years old.
Okay, so what she's talking about is what we would have to get into is the age of accountability. That comes down to the age of accountability. And I don't have the scriptures on that, but there's an age where you reach accountability, where you're willfully choosing. But he's like, you visit the sins of the father. That's why, everybody want to talk about the wicked women, but at the end of the day, our men have to stand up. Like somebody, look, as we move forward, y'all look at who's speaking on this with reality. And who's sitting there, oh, it's so sad. I hope he's done. Oh, y'all have mercy. And, he's going to be in a better place now. Get that bullshit out of here. We talking reality. That's why the condition of our people is so sad. So, where's his daughter at? Most likely I have to judge that. But, you can go look and see how his daughter was living her life. Hey, look, listen. You got these kids in this society now. What's going on now? They got these kids getting becoming transformers at young ages now. Yeah. So why? Hey, y'all stay in. Y'all stay in. What? They want what?
They want me to get the gift from Mommy's Kiana's.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. So you got these kids. Why does Satan want them at such a young age? We were talking to a brother, man, who was almost caught fully into Satanism, and he was talking about how that worked, and they want kids for a reason, man. He want the youth. So it's this world wicked as hell. Here's the lesson though, because we're not gonna get in the debate. Well, where's his daughter going? And I understand your concern there. The reality is, get your kids in order right now. Get on their damn ass.
Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, the life. Yeah. If you ain't teaching your family to love, to honor, to serve the Most High, Jesus Christ, the Son of the living Yah, how you gonna expect them to get into the place where He dwells?
Hey man, it's not a game. To me, this sober, because you feel like, hey, you grew up, you knew who this dude was. You kind of, to a lot of people who are deceived, you're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, this, oh man, why would that happen? This, that, and the other. You're trying to figure this thing out, and but to me, in the truth, really grounded in this thing and trying to get more grounded in this, it's like, we get it. It's sobering. It's like, yo, that wicked dude went to hell, or, oh, don't judge. Well, again, we read you that verse in 2nd Ezra, we've been studying the book, and we're beginning. When you walk, hey, look, and Brother Shannon said, when you truly walk this book out, everything come against you. This world hates you. your parents hate you. You know what I'm saying? Your wife, kid, like you see some of the brothers truly walking this out. Wife, kids leave them. Money get all jacked up. It's ugly because you flying against everything in this society. You speaking against. You take a stance against the gay for agenda, the transformer agenda, all this stuff, and all hell breaks loose in your life. He know.
Yes, it does.
Look, he not just a client; he's a customer. You know, he done been through this.
Yes,
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
We keep it 100. Can somebody pull the scripture? If any have lost, mother or father or daughter, this, that, for my name's sake, bring that up. We're gonna hit that one real quick. So, somebody said children ain't grown in the Bible until 16. Some say until 20. Some say 16. But she was neither. The Most High got her. Hey, you can look. I say get them right now. I'm not trying to. And look, because let's keep it 100. Reality ain't cute. Now you can go back and look at his life and look at the beautiful buildings and the glamorous and all this. But let's look at what the book says, because this is how we know the Bible's reality, because it ain't bubblegum cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? That shit's raw. it ain't always a happy ending. Go ahead.
All right, Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Okay. And then read the one where no man has lost for his name's sake. Read that one, because we're going to hit on that too. But you see what I'm saying? You will have to totally bang. It ain't like, look, you won't have to guess with this. You know what I'm saying? And let me hit something else real quick, y'all. You got, because like for instance in Straitway, you got children in Straitway that are keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. They're diligently adhering to this thing. They're walking it out in spirit and in truth, in life. They're living a holy, set apart life. They're getting indwellings of the Holy Spirit. They're getting spirits and demons cast off them. Kids, or I'm sorry, not kids, seed, the sons and daughters, children. Children's the right word? Yeah, children. Because kids is goats. We trying to get our speech right. But look, so I'm telling you what I've seen in my family and in straight. I've eyewitness, watched this. I've seen it. Okay? They're living holy, set apart life. They're studying the word. They're doing what the Most High, what the word says, and walking it out diligently. They've come out from among them. Okay? So, if y'all want to do the whole Disney World happily ever after type stuff, so be it. But I'm heavily grounded in reality. You see what I'm saying?
People don't get the Most High. Like I said, they don't talk about the Most High like how he really is. They want to
speak up, Joe. Speak up.
People want to talk about that Christian God,
that bubblegum love.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's all right, and you can come on in. Everybody's going to hear that good and faithful servant when the book says it's going to be a remnant. There's no way of getting around it. It's just a This is just a topic to really expose it, but really everybody wants the best. Everybody is like, oh yeah, the Most High got him. I'm not saying his daughter's going to hell. I'm saying the point is, everybody wants to put that thing out there.
So now,
everybody has a chance to
right?
You barely saved as the righteous.
And look, so I'm just letting y'all know, y'all. Hey, look, Y'all come on the Spiritual Combat show. So look, I'm just telling you what y'all being called now along with me. Welcome to the club. We are now an absolutely vile bunch of people sitting around saying this brother went to hell and making fun of the dead when all men fall short of the perfection found in the Torah. So how you doing, my absolutely vile friend?
Hey, we don't love the world. We don't love the world or the things of the world.
Well, this person calls himself the Ruach.
Oh, wow.
They got the spirit. And
Wait, hold
on. They didn't leave out my aunt Kabir. They never came because you know Kabir. And Kabir is the trouble. Kabir is in trouble with the law over his ex. And Kobe kept his family together.
Yeah, you don't know the love that. Wait. Hey, you know what Jesus said? He said, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, did we not do many mighty works? Did we not do all this stuff? And he'll say, away from me, you workers of lawlessness, workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Whoa. Hey, hit
if
that
you don't
scripture.
love him, if you love him, keep his commandments. If you ain't doing that, you don't love him. So don't think you wrong.
The one I told you in Matthew. Hey, look, we ain't gonna talk. We're gonna just let the book talk to the so-called Ruach. They got their name, the Ruach. Go ahead, hit him. Hit him.
Matthew 19, chapter 19, verse 29. And everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters.
Wait. Keep reading. I'm sorry.
Or father or mother or wife.
Or what?
Or wife.
Or what?
Or wife.
Or what?
Or wife.
Kobe kept what together? Wait, what's he say? Kobe kept together?
Or wife.
Wait. What did Brother Kabir lose?
Or wife.
Or what?
Or children.
Or what?
Or children.
Or family. And Kobe kept what together? Come on, y'all. You can't make it. Ruach.
I ain't the Ruach.
Well, that's what they call themselves.
It might be a spirit or something.
It's some type of spirit.
Yeah,
change that blood to A.
Yeah.
Or
Hey, whoever got their name, the Ruach, you need to change it to a Ruach. and we beginning to see what it is of. Because we hitting book. All right? Somebody asked what's wrong with reconciliation. That's what they asked. They said, what's wrong with reconciliation? Well, let's do this.
Order. If the only way to be reconciled is to first be reconciled to the order.
They said the restoration of friendly relations. So clearly, because we gonna, and I'm sitting around, I'm acting silly, I'm making jokes on their comment, but let's get it 100 though. We're gonna keep it. Let's get serious with what this person's saying. It's clear that they have no discernment from a righteous person to a wicked person. A lot of people's idea of how they differentiate a righteous person from a wicked person is they'll say a righteous person makes them feel good, and a wicked person stirs that spirit in them, and that's why they think it's wicked. See, a lot of y'all, when y'all hear some hard truth like this, it stirs them demons in you, and that what you think is a nervous feeling is really spirits in you getting stirred up, and you're thinking, and you running your mouth and speaking against the word. And then we cut you, and then you hit the caps lock key on your keyboard and start typing up in look. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, but we just hitting book. This is truth, and it's not comfortable, and then you go berserk in there because you can't control your emotions and start looking crazy. And what's sad and good at the same time is that it's in comments. So y'all put it in writing. Y'all write this stuff out. And it's saved in writing on social media for everybody to see. It ain't like you just said it. It's in writing. So they put the Father will separate the righteous from the wicked. But the book tells us you will know them by their fruit. So you want to do the Disney World bubblegum love thing? That is over there in Cupcake Ministries. But this is Spiritual Combat, Straitway, where we go the straight way on that thing. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, with that, I thought, but we're gonna solve this with poof, you're gone. You see what I love that, man. It's like boom. So they can no longer see our channel or see anything. They, because we're not, especially in the dead season, we're not entertaining clowns. We send clowns to the circus. You know what I'm saying? And we don't entertain them over here, nor do we enjoy their entertainment anymore. Anyway, did you have?
No, that was good.
So anyway, y'all, man, but and that look, I knew that was coming because when you're banging in on it like that, it's gonna stir things up. Satan gonna send his demonically controlled
minions.
Minions, yeah. Yeah, so and like Yehochanan Ben Yisrael said here, Torah over feelings. It's not a game, man. And hopefully what we want to do here is just put this whole situation in the proper context. And I'm sad. I feel sorry. It's sad when somebody, is just, that's sad, man. It's a sad thing when something like that happens, like what happened with Kobe. Now they're saying his daughter passed with him. That's sad, bro.
The Bible talks about that. In the book of Ezekiel, it says that Yah says he does not delight in the death of the wicked.
No.
But that they would turn from their wickedness and repent. So he is all about restoration. He is about reconciliation. But not to the world, to himself, to proper order.
Amen.
So
and that person that person who, badly titled their name Ruach. I mean, you could tell they're one of those people who emotionally follow things and they really don't have a true understanding. They're probably not around any real fellowship.
Probably got a couple spirits on.
Yeah, and I mean. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these people want to, they see the rich as good people, and like, I'm no respecter of person. Like, I'm looking at your footwork. The Bible says, look, watch people's fruits, Some of these rich people, the most miserable people in the world, because they think their money's supposed to make them happy and evil, and that money will have you way off the path. And real talk, Straitway got people in there that done been at this level. See, we didn't even hit that. They so straight, they so quick to come after Kabir. Kabir, he was in a Kobe Bryant situation, but he went after Yah.
Hallelujah.
He went after Yah. Rob Mathis went after Yah. He went after Yah. He didn't go on a helicopter ride. We not down in it. We feel, I'm sad for what happened. I don't delight in it. I ain't cracking jokes on this thing. But what I am showing is, look, this is what it looks like. See, nobody knows. See, we see what it looks like when you choose Yah over wealth, riches, money, and all that. You see what I'm saying? We actually got evidence. We got fruits. We can show you people who can show you the fruits, what it looks like when you choose Yah over money or Yah over prestige. Because Kabir was saying that he could have, like they were priming him to run for like political positions. He had so much, you know. So yeah, man, Kabir be a good one to speak on this thing, man. He and brother Rob also. Yeah, man. It's sad, man. Over a kids game, man. Look at, hey, I put a basketball in a hoop for 30 years, you know? Or did you get your mind right and help other people overcome their issues and get their, help people overcome mental illnesses for 30 years? Isn't that, what's more, you see what I'm beginning to say? Is it better to live a life where you help people overcome mental illness for 40 years, or you put a ball in a basket for 40 years? Okay? So that's what you gotta, that's what we gotta ask ourselves. And a lot of people are not like, they're gonna, it's gonna be everything else. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I do want to say it's an honor for to see brethren that played in that level and to meet these brothers and to speak and share with these brothers. Man, they are leagues above KOBE Bryant. Like, to know my brother Daniel, to know brother Kabir, to know brother Rob Mathis, to know these brothers and see the fruit and to see their spirit. Man, no, it's not even a comparison between KOBE and those brethren. Those brethren, you know, they got the spirit. Them brothers know I will go to war with them brothers. I'm learning from them brothers. So literally, to know that those brothers are maxed that level and reach that level, you see the difference. There is a difference between those who are of Yah and reach that level and those people that squandered their lives.
So that's good, brother Joseph, because look, let's just state it again, like that's how off that person was that came in there saying that. Look, Rob Mathis came over my house. You know, he stayed over here for a couple days. You know, we seen this brother's footwork, his sacrifice, and that he's sincere about this word. So there's one way, and then there's the world's way. I mean, so yeah, man. But like I said, man, it's sad. It's a tragedy. Yeah. Somebody said, nothing wrong with being a pro athlete, brother Michael, but we can't allow earthly things to be our God. We simply have to use our gifts to uplift Yah. And that's what we're saying. I did not say it's a sin to be a pro athlete, but when you got to read the book. Look, that's your job. We understand. Hey, you got to earn your money, but then what are you doing for the word of Yah? You see what I'm saying? Because again, we got pro athletes in Straitway, and it's a different type of footwork than what you see from these other pro athletes. That, you see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to say. We're not saying being a pro athlete is a sin, but Most High gave you that talent. What are you doing with it to edify Him? You know.
And your job is not your life. I mean, your job is what you do to earn money, to earn revenue, whether it makes you famous or it doesn't make you famous or whatever you do, is to provide for you and your family. But at the end of the day, what direction is your life going in? What Yah, what God do you serve? Is it the job? Is it the money? Or is it the Most High Yah? Because whatever you're doing, you serving something. People idolize their children. People idolize food. They idolize anything that they make with their own hands. But that's what's going to speak at the end.
Right.
That's really what's going to say the most, because when we all stand in front of the Most High Yah and we have to be judged, accountable for the lives, for the things that were done in the flesh, the things done in our bodies, ain't going to be no excuses. Matter of fact, according to the book, your own flesh is going to stand there and testify against you. Not to mention the devil is going to be there to testify against you for everything you did on their behalf. And so unless you got Jesus as your lawyer, you ain't going to make it. It ain't no easy way out. Ain't no half-stepping, ain't no compromise. Because Yah is pretty cut and dry when it comes to his word. He's straight up. He ain't nothing done passively. He'll rebuke you to your face and call you what you are. And he'll separate what's his from what is not his. And I don't think any of us want to hear those words.
Nope.
Depart from me.
Brother Brown posted again, Brother Zedekiah. He posted again on YouTube. KOBE Bryant, thousands of hours investing into himself and didn't store up a single thing in the kingdom of Yah.
No.
And he might have given to the poor. He might have built some buildings. He might have financed a country or a nation with all the money they had. I'm not saying those are bad things, but at the end of the day, really all that matters is whether he had a relationship with Yah, whether Yah knows him. Not that he knows the name, but does he know your name? Does Yah know your name? That's what's gonna matter.
He's storing treasures up.
Don't let people distract you with all these. You're gonna see all types of stuff in there. Well, maybe this and maybe that. Look at facts, man. Let this be sober and let let this have you, consider. I don't know. Just consider. Consider that. Do a spiritual audit on your life. That's
self-evaluation.
Exactly.
Yeah. We do that. We check ourselves all the time, and not only against what the word says and against what we see in the mirror, but right next to my brothers, what he's seeing. We value our brother's opinion for sure.
Hallelujah.
That's right.
Yeah,
True. Amen.
Yeah. All right, y'all. With that said, we just wanted to give, use this as, a situation to turn, maybe as a wake-up call to people, so that they can put things, so that they can put things into a good context. Because look, say this too, prepare yourself for the Facebook silliness, for the social media silliness. I mean, y'all gonna see some stuff on there that's just you're gonna see the condition of our people. They're gonna show you who their God is. Okay. And I want to jump on this and put it in the proper biblical context. You see what I'm saying? You already seen the Satan's accusers coming on here. Oh, y'all teaching that man, and they blind as the day is long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right. Shalom, Brother Zedekiah is on there. Yeah, Brother Zedekiah, at the beginning of this show, we read your post because it was so on point.
We read it when you were gone.
Okay, all right. See? All right. They keep me sharp here. This is the foundational core Straitway Florida crew right here. So this is my team, man. My team. And it's growing. We adding to it daily. All right. So anyway, y'all, somebody said it's going down as we speak, brother. They really showing their true colors. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. But anyway, with that said, y'all, I'm Michael Israel, Spiritualcombat. This Shannon Israel, Joseph Israel, and Terrence Israel. And we are
Straitway, Florida.
Yeah, Straitway. Straitway, baby. The Straitway. All praises. Shout out to all the leadership in Straitway for keeping it Straitway. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Shout out. All right. Anyway, with that said, y'all, appreciate y'all. Like I said, just I think this is gonna help you because when you see all these crazy posts, and I've already seen some of them, it won't be so crazy. You can use it. It'll be a good gauge and barometer of how off a lot of our people are and where their heart's at. Anyway, with that said, man, appreciate y'all. I'm Michael Israel. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, hold on. Let me gotta stop this feed.